And then lastly, we have to combine all this together and make it work. So we have two pools that are just sitting there doing nothing. How do we make it all work? With the IPNAT inside source command. Remember, with static NAT, it was IPNAT inside source static. Well, in this case now, since it's not static NAT, we're going to use IPNAT inside source followed by list. List means access list. What access list do you want to define as the private IP address range that's going to be translated? In this case, it's list 1 that matches this access list here. So there's the relationship. And then based on these private IP addresses that are permitted, what do you want to translate them to? So what is the public pool and its name? In this case, it's NAT pool, which is the relationship here. So if a packet arrives at our router with a source IP address in this range, it can be translated to one of these public IP addresses in this pool. But remember, we only have 6 addresses. And since we only have 6 addresses available, only 6 users in the organization can access the internet at any given time. Because it's still a one-to-one mapping, but it just happens dynamically on the fly. So if all 6 are being used up in the pool, then nobody else can access the internet. What would our NAT table look like? Well, let's look at both these users here in our organization. We have 172.16.1.9 and 172.16.1.10. So in this particular example, let's say 172.16.1.9, 172.16.1.9, that is going to be the what address? That's our inside local address. And it's being translated to, let's pick the first one in the pool, 209.165.201.5. So this is its inside global address. Let's give ourselves a little more room here. So inside global address first, that would be in our network address translation table, followed by the inside local address. And then who are we trying to reach in this example? Let's say www.cisco.com. So there's our outside local and outside global address that we would have. And then what about the other device? 172.16.1.10. Well, in this case, it's being translated to 209.165.201.6. So the next address in the pool, and that would be the inside global address, followed by the inside local address of 1.10. And then who are they trying to reach? www. Let's say cisco.com again. So we wouldn't see www.cisco.com, don't forget. We would actually see the outside local and outside global addresses specified of cisco.com. But that's what's going on here. We have these translations that are occurring, but as I said, it's still on a one-to-one basis. Meaning we're limited to the number of public IP addresses that we have purchased.